How are we? Music lovers, VCers around the world. Hope everybody's well. It's been a little while since I sat down with you, but you're still around, thank you, and yeah. This is gonna be a video that you can see from the title, Compilations. So James Griffiths did a compilations, show me genre, I think genre specific compilations. I've only got a couple of those, but I've got something else I wanted to show, my comps, what I call comps. It's a good opportunity to show. So thanks James for helping me dig it into that little section of the collection, which I haven't gone for a while, but it's quite interesting. So yeah, so genre specific, I've put out quite a few albums. By the way, I hope you're all well. And yeah, still got lots of comps are left there. Maybe show a couple genre specific ones, but yeah, I'll talk about other stuff in it as we go. All right, so got a Golden Soul one. Yep. So it's interesting. I mean, yeah, this is probably the artist you expect. Not sure if you can see that. Otis and Aretha and Drifters and Roberta and Wilson Pickett and King Curtis, Ray Davies, and they're not only on like sort of budget, sort of cheap labels like K-Tels and stuff like that. This one's on. So yeah, cool. I like pretty much all genres. Definitely there's genres I like more, but I'm very happy to have a bit of everything in the collection. You've got to have a disco one. Don't walk, but boogie. The usual. The people are going to get on this, like, who are you going to get on there? Yep. We're going to have some BGs, some, what have we got? Jacksons. You got, KC and the Sunshines, Billy Ocean, LaBelles, Commodores, that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Disco one. Gotta have a reggae one. Shout out to Dougie, our reggae guru. Yeah, it's obviously your suspects, the usual, your Bob and the Wailers, and your Toots and Maytels, and your 10cc, and Boney M, and King Cobras, Peter Tosh's, Johnny Nash, Jimmy Cliff, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So reggae one. Yeah, you got like it's country, I guess. Yeah, Texan. Maybe not sort of Texan bluesy sort of stuff. I guess it is country. Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline. What else? Carl Perkins. So yeah. Actually, I didn't pull out that many country ones. This is one, just a cool cover, cool artwork. This is from a very obscure little label called Wendy Records. They're actually from Sydney. 50s, just rock and roll. We've got a few rock and rolls coming up. And yeah, so that was cool. It says rare, don't know, but yeah, quite cool. In the background is this teenage rock and roll. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I've on a very nice label called the Ace label, but it's on the deck at the moment. Side one's like a boppin' and livin' side. Sort of, I like what it says here. It says, anyone can stand still while this side is playing must be ready for the coffin. I'm not ready for the coffin. And you got strolling and smooching on the second side, a bit more slower pace, which is not quite as good. But this is cool stuff, like 50s rock and roll. Teenagers were doing. It'd be funny now. Teenagers would be going like this. They would be like shock faces. This came on, and the oldies would be bopping out. So the tables turn, don't they? There's always sort of a bit of a pop, 60s pop, pop classics. You got like people. Who you got on here? You got Blood, Sweat and Tears. The poor O.C. Smith. Paul Ravine, you got Stadler Brothers, The Birds, yeah, that sort of stuff. You're going into a bit more hard rock, hard knocks. Yeah, just sort of, probably mostly Australian sort of stuff. But a lot of the theme of the compilations is that there's always photos of the bands. I guess just trying to get you interested into buying albums. Possibly that's what Compilations is about. And these are quite popular in Australia, definitely because there's often at least one AC/DC song on a lot of these comps, and so sought after, sort of stuff. Interesting on this one, it actually doesn't list the bands, it just lists the person who wrote the songs. So yeah, that's not a bad one. And another hard rock one, rock hard, and I love it. This, you got like Iron Maiden there. You got can I read backwards? Rose Tattoo, AC/DC, Wasp, Joan Jett, Whitesnake. See, a few of those bands I don't have anything from, like Wasp and Whitesnake. You got Helix over here, the Angels, Great White, Deep Purple stuff. So yeah, you get a good something. I mean, not all of them are great, but with some of these comps, you get that's something EMI sort of more budgety sort of type label. I guess not EMI, but maybe a subsidiary of them sort of thing. Not making any sense now. Yeah, I mean, with compilations you can get some fillers, but you can get some that are really interesting and got a broad range of songs that you maybe haven't heard of before, or any of that sort of bands in those bands in your collection. So yeah, got a Motown one, so who you expect on this, like Stevie Wonder and Diana Ross and Commodores and Marvin Gaye and Isley Brothers, Temptations, Supremes. So yeah, what label is that one on? So it's Tame Impala. Okay, so that's cool. But Music for Pleasure one. Okay. Then a sort of rock and roll, sort of 50s sort of stuff. You got a few of those, Mostly they feature a motorbike with a pretty lady on there as well, often showing a bit of body. Yeah, so not too shabby at all. This is a Protest one that I listened to not that long ago. It was quite good. I'll show you you can see the track listings there. If that's the right way around. Sorry. Yeah. So, stuff that, there was something on here that was it on here? Maybe not. Anyway, there's the Turtles, Buffalo Springfield, and Donovan, and Joan Baez, the Uglies. Oh, yeah, that's right. The 5-man electrical band. That was a great song, The Signs, and I didn't know about that. And by this, I've looked them up a bit more, and maybe trying to get an album of theirs. So yeah, really can spark your interest in stuff that you might not normally buy. This is probably one of the most sought after comps in Australia. It's called Rocker. Yeah, it's not a blue tongue, it's maybe a frill neck lizard on there. No, goanna. Yeah, but this has got how many? It's got 4 AC/DC songs on this, so you might even say it's a bit of an AC/DC EP. And you got like people related to AC/DC or previous band members incarcerated, like not incarcerated, you know what I mean. Been part of Marcus Hook Roll Band. You got Stevie Wright, Ted Mulray Band, the Angels, Easy Beats on there. So this is quite a sought after comp, and it's a lot of the Albert, which was the AC/DC label, and it's got the little Blue Roo there as well. Okay, so yeah, that one's very sought after comp. Got like things like a movie comp. Pretty good actually, pretty good. It's got I could show you, but maybe you don't want to read, you want to sit back. You got like Who Made Who from Maximum Overdrive. You got who we got? We Need Another Hero by Tina Turner on Mad Max 3. The Heat Is On, Beverly Hills Cop. Here in the Air Tonight, Risky Business. Axel F from Beverly Hills Cop, Against All Odds, Hot Night from Ghostbusters, Together in Electric Dreams, love that song. Oakley and Mordra, isn't it? Something like Never Ending Story. Yeah, so pretty cool songs. Then you got some comps that are commercials. Everyone in Australia will know this guy. Who knows where he is now. Probably just packing shelves at night, I guess, maybe. But that would have kept him going for a while. It's a hair shampoo ad, which maybe I didn't use enough of. Decoré. You got like I'm a Believer. They did an ad for radio station. You got Elvis with Blue Suede Shoes doing like a blue minty gum. You got Doc of the Bay by Otis Redding doing jeans. Summertime Balloons by Eddie Cochran doing jeans. Mellow Yellow, Donovan doing soft drink. Walk on the Wild Sides by Lou Reed doing some car. Only Want to Be With You, the fourth flag in by Dusty Springfield. Just sort of stuff like that. So another little comp, so just interesting. Then you can have radio station 2SM, radio station sort of comps as well from certain eras, years. All right, and then moving on to what I call comps. What I think of when people say comps, people talk about comps, and sometimes they talk about greatest hits of artists, which I don't associate that as being comps. I call them more just greatest hits, I guess. But when people talk about, I shouldn't talk about anyone else, should I? When I talk about comps, I think of these, and these are what I love and got quite a few of, and they're basically our songs from different years, and then pretty much mostly 80s. I think there's an odd exception in there, but just to give you an example, so 1980, the summer. So this sort of stuff. So I've got a few from each year, not all the years, but some of the years. But obviously they put out a few during the year. They're in sort of on EMI as well. Let's just have a look. That's the label as well. Yeah, they're sort of like just different. I think just side projects of the main companies. But I just love these because it just takes you back to that year, help you locate that year, because you think, where is that from and where you were and what you're doing. And this is one that this is one of my top say 5 of these comps. I love this because of I guess Dreamin'. I love Dreamin'. Upside Down, Leo Sayer. Echo Beach is, great song, and I always love that song, especially when I first heard it. I just love that song. Downhearted, you got Can't Help Myself by Flowers, who turned into be Icehouse. Modern Girl. Another AC/DC, so. Babushka. So yeah, some really great songs, and just helps you really identify what year they're from, and you can maybe go back to that place. But yeah, and the covers are quite recognisable, so I really dug that one. Or dig that one. This is also one of my favourites. It's funny, probably my favourite ones are up the top there. So 81 Rocks On. So just show you. Basically got Betty Davis Eyes, Jesse's Girl, Cool World. I love the song Cool World, Mondo Rock. What do you got? What else? Kids in America, Planet Earth, Vienna, Unguarded Moment, Rock This Town. Yeah, so really good one. That's a really good one. So really enjoy that one. This is another one I remember listening to. This is one of the first albums I ever listened to. I think they were just in the family's collection. So yes. So this one I really love listening to. I guess I love the sort of start, Counting the Beat, One Step Ahead, Baggy Trousers. I used to love Baggy Trousers. Now they're just tight trousers. Walls, Flowers, Ice House. I'm reading this backwards, but Stop the Cavalry. Oh yeah, Can you stop the cavalry? Yep, you get the drift. Banana Republic. Yeah, I think these are all another AC/DC. Sheila Easton's. Yeah, so this is one I really love listening to, and I listen to this loads. I just love it. Just especially that sort of probably side one. Probably that's all the attention span I had was maybe for one side, but yeah. Other one, 81, Over the Top. So I like them. They all had like a bit of a, a sort of bit of a phrase with them. So you got like 81 Rocks On, The Sound, Over the Top. Let's just have a little look. See if I can read this still. Too Many Times. Beautiful World, Devo, Physical. I've Done Everything for You, Stop Dragging My Heart Around, Checkered Love. It's just great songs, so great 80s songs. So did you guys and girls have these type of comps in your countries? What else we got? Oh, you can see it there anyway. I'll keep moving because I've got quite a lot. I did have a few tapes, and these are my original tapes, so this one will match up with this one, 81 Hitwave. I can't remember buying these, but I used to listen to these. So, as I say, sort of the feature of showing photos of the albums, of the bands, and just sort of, yeah, you can see there, nice tube, green room, yeah. We move on to 82. We've got to keep moving a bit faster now. Hitwave 82. So again, you sort of have the artist and you got the album cover from what they're from. So just drawing your interest and thinking, oh, I like that song. That's the album. Just put it in your brain and you probably go and buy it. Yeah, so you can sort of recognise a lot of covers there. So yes, Up in the Lights. I think I've got that one. No, I haven't. No. 82. You can see there, hopefully, still. Are we at the end of the thing? Just hang on a sec. Okay, so yes. And they also sort of feature, this is an instrumental called Night of the Werewolf by Lee Christopherson. So is that Chris's dad, maybe? Or mum? So yeah, so pretty much got all of these. So just getting your interest to try and buy more. I used to always remember this one, 82 with a bullet. So, what do we got? So, Centerfold, Just Can't Get Enough, Homo Sapien, Dirty Creature, Almost With You, Lion Sleeps Tonight, Moving Pictures and stuff. Yeah. So, cool. 82 Out of the Blue. I might just start making you look a bit harder, but yeah, working you a bit by. Anyway, yeah. So you get the idea. Rock Trip. This one, sort of something I found not that long ago. But yeah, same sort of thing. Got the cover, got some prints there, and you can recognize John Cougar and Men at Work and Chisels, and you can recognise, Human League, Roxy. So yeah. 82 with the Sun. You got Cliff Richard, you got Duran Duran, Monday Rock, Renee Geyer, Sunny Boys. Love Sunny Boys. Alone With You, so that's cool. Moving Pictures, Angels. So maybe predominantly Australian artists, but not exclusively. I used to love this cover, I still do. Or the 45. This was the hot ones. So you got White Wedding, you got Don't Pay the Ferryman. Still love that song. You got I Eat Cannonballs. Shoop Shoop. Oh yeah. Shoop Shoop Diddy Wakama Kama Wang Dang. Who sang that song? Can't remember it. Shoop Shoop Diddy Wakama Kama Wang Dang. Shoop Shoop Diddy Wakama Kama Wang Dang. That was Montevideo and the Cassettes. Clapping song, Our House. Science Fiction by the Vinyls. Hooked on Hook, Skyhooks. You got Up Where We Belong, Stepping Out, It's Raining Again. So, mate, great stuff, mate. Good advertising of the 80s, through the roof. Yep, just same sort of deal. Choose 85. So, yep, same deal, just good stuff. You can, hardest there. Okay. Hottest on record. You got some Aretha Franklin, Pointer Sisters, Go West, Hoodoo Gurus, Huey Lewis, Bryan Adams. So yeah, this side's a bit slower than 87 Summer. It's a very summery sort of orientated. Got a couple from Top Gun. We've got Bon Jovi. Pretty cool. Okay, it's got more. Probably don't need to see all of these, but yeah. So 87 hits out. So an Olympic year. Got sort of Olympic sort of logo there. S Express. Man, I don't have any Poison, so there you go. There's a Poison. Tiffany. Like, I mean, you know, can't get a lot different than that. Maybe they're similar. NXS, Bros. Oh dear. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, we want to see all of these, and you got up to 89. 89, hits of 89. You got the Proclaimers, 500 Miles, Like the Way I Do, Melissa Etheridge. You got Kylie Minogue and Jason, especially for you. Yeah, just sort of calling out stuff now. But anyway, so that was generally the theme. So that's what I call comps. And there's actually, I found this one's a 90, so you don't see many 90s one, the gun hits. So you got Jukebox in Siberia, the Skyhooks. You got Concrete Blonde with Caroline. You got Faith No More, Falling to Pieces. You got Bob Geldof, The Great Song of Indifferences. The Slow Club, Shut Me Down. Bananarama. You got Vanilla Ice, 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 baby. So very broad wonders. And you got some sort of other ones, Chock-a-Block, you know, with Screamer. This one I really liked as well, Squeezed Out. This had sorry, I'm showing a lot here. Skinny Girls, Skinny Girls, Skinny Girls, Skinny Girls, my love, my love, my love, and Alan O'Day. You got Queen, Crazy Little Things Called Love, Angels, Peter Gabriel, Against That Frontiers, Split Ends. Got the Hitman, Casey, Joe J, Zeps and the Falcons. So lots of stuff. And then, you know, and then I've got this Great British Invasion. This is quite good, you know. Let's see if we can sort of go through that. Beatles and Stewart, The Who and Purple, Blues, Smalls, Manfred, Bowie, Slade. I'm reading this backside. Hopefully it's coming around the right way, but I've got a feeling it's not. Susie, you got Fleetwood Mac, Humble Pie, man, hot, is it, no, Frampton, and Quo, you got Genesis, Sabbath, really quite great stuff. So anyway, that is the comps theme video. Hope you're all well, look after yourselves.